Hello everyone, and welcome to the final episode of building a mini library. We have gone through so many things while building this library. There were good times, bad times, stressful times, and I have literally used every single family member in my house to help build this library. It is a community project, and off screen we actually created the lighting for the mini library and we created the walls as well. That took so much time and effort. You had to literally wrap wires and you have to use batteries to create these light fixtures. It was so difficult. I used my dad to help create this chandelier. There are some exposed wires in the chandelier. It's not necessarily safe. So the lighting works. That's all that matters. But that took the most amount of time, and I'm just realizing that the wires that are exposed is probably the reason as to why this one light doesn't work. But the others do. It just took a long time. We had to use literal fire to create this chandelier, but I digress. Anyway, you're here to see me create and furnish this library, and let's get into that. So we're gonna start with putting the shelves against the wall of the mini library. If you have not seen me make these shelves, please go do so. I'll be sure to link every single video in this series down below so you can see how I created every single one of these shelves because they took a long time. So I'm going to start with gluing this yellow shelf. Yeah, the lighting of this library took so long. It was so difficult. You had to burn pieces of the chandelier in order for it to seal. It was so difficult. It was something that I definitely couldn't have done by myself or on camera because it took so much time and concentration. I don't know if it's leaning back against the wall, but I think it is. My shelves are a little uneven, but I think that's against the wall. It's not standing flush against the wall. Okay, no, it is. It is. Okay. Oh, this is a mess. I feel like that's the only way to make that table stay. Okay, we have one wall done. Now we're going to glue this orange shelf. I glued in the corner bookshelf before because I had to glue it in before I put in the chandelier, and that was a time. This glue bottle is giving up on me. I want to clean the floor. Oh no! I feel like I'm gonna glue the back of this. It's not staying. It's not having any luck. Maybe that will make it stay. I doubt it. Because it's on the ledge and it's not staying. Now we're going to put on the red shelf. There we go. I think that's the first step done. Look how cute it is. Let's take in all the details of this library right now before all the other furniture covers it. Now they want me to put in this horrendous red chair, which I hate and I kind of don't want included in my library, but with the way that they put it, it's hidden behind so much other furniture, so I don't mind hiding it. So it goes in the corner, hiding these bottom bookshelves. There we go. Next, they want me to glue in my ladder, which I noticed is very crooked. I think I said that it was decently straight and when I made the ladder in that one episode, but it's really not that great. Let's put it right in front of this. Creating this mini library took so much concentration, so many different efforts from different people, and I can't believe it's finally done. And if you are watching this video and if you have not seen previous videos, do not buy this for your children. This is not made for children. The amount of effort and care that you have to do to create this mini library is utterly ridiculous. You have to use fire, you have to use wiring. Does your kid know how to wire a chandelier? No, I barely know how to wire a chandelier. What else do you have to do that's dangerous? you have to use paint, you have to use an absurd amount of glue. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna buy this for like my niece for Christmas, don't do that. No, this is very much, I have free time as an adult and I'm going to create a miniature replica of a library. So now I'm going to be putting a stack of books next to the little table. I personally would never put a stack of books on the floor and just leave it there because it could get dusty, but we're gonna just follow the directions. The next step is adding the little shelf that is circular, not circular, this little like, it looks like a rocking shelf. It looks like it would rock back and forth. I'm going to choose to show this side rather than this side because I don't know if you can tell, but there is a book that shows a Van Gogh painting that I would want to display. They want me to do it crooked, but I really don't want to. I think I might put it this way. Are we breaking the rules right now? Ooh, I'm scared. I'm customizing my mini library. You can't yell at me. Yeah, I like it this way because like, could walk around the furniture if one were a mouse, probably. Now we have to put this adorable little basket filled with paper and books that I didn't glue down, so I'm gonna like glue it upside down. Cause I didn't glue anything in the basket down, so it's very much able to move around. I'm gonna put it in front of, should I put it here? I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it crooked. Oh, it pains me that I put it crooked, but make it look a little bit messy. Next, I'm going to be putting this stack of books. Can you see it? It's so tiny. How is that gonna get glued down? I guess we'll glue the sides. And that goes behind this shelf in front of the ladder. That's the last of the furniture, and now we're just gonna put on the excess frames and books that I have. They want me to glue this frame behind or beside the yellow shelf. Ooh. There we go. I'm gonna do this lotus one. They want me to put a lot there, but I don't want to. So I think I'm just gonna put this one. Maybe call it a quits. Maybe I'll put one of the other frames. It doesn't match though, but we're doing it. Oh gosh. There. They want me to put some like on the floor, but why would you do that? You know, it's just, why? Maybe I'll glue some books onto the floor instead. Yeah. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna glue a couple of books onto the ladder stairs, because that's where I put my books that I'm hoping to buy when I'm at the Strand. I just put them on the ladders that I'm standing beside to decide if I want them. So I'm gonna do a couple of that. We are customizing my mini library. We're not following the rules. Maybe put one here. Where else? Maybe a stack on the floor, even though that goes against everything I stand for. Should we? What if we went against everything we stand for in our mini library? Maybe like, maybe someone had a stack of books and then they apparated out of the library and the books were left. So that's why it's on the floor. Mine is so much neater than theirs and it pleases me a lot. I'm gonna stand these up. Where else should I add books? Maybe I'll add one. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it from your perspective, but I'm gonna add one beside this frame. Just lean it against the shelf. Where else? I want to use up all these books. I'll put another one here. Maybe we'll put one right here. It leaned against the frame on its own, so that's where it wants to be. I have all these excess frames, but I don't think I want them anywhere. Maybe I could fit one here. That's cutting it very close. Maybe one here. Yeah, we'll put one there. That's pretty high to put a frame on a wall, but it's going everything HGTV stands for. I think that's it. I don't want to put too much because with the way that they have their mini library, it's very crowded and busy. But mine, you could actually walk through if one were a mouse, or if your dad shrunk you and made you an inch tall. So this is my mini library. Let's show what's that French term? The pièce de résistance. Yeah, let's show that. And let me turn on the lights. Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't think anyone's ready. I don't think I was ready because like it took me so much time to create this chandelier. Are you ready? Wait, am I doing it the right way? No. Hold on. Okay. It sucks that my hand has to be under this shelf, under this mini library to do it, but did I turn it on? Ah! Okay, so one light doesn't work, and it makes me sad because we tested this chandelier so many different times when we were burning the like wires together and we were like melding it together. I don't know electricity terms, but we were like closing the wires together. It was working, and then once we added it to the roof of the library, this one didn't work. But I'm adding a story to this mini library. I'm just saying that this library is a little bit run down. Some people don't have time to change the light bulb. Maybe they don't have enough money to change the light bulb, or maybe they never notice, and that is why this one doesn't work. I wish it did, but I'm glad that the others do work because it took a very long time to wire this chandelier and make it look like what it is. But look how cute the lighting is. It's adorable. I love this mini library. This took me, I want to say like a solid maybe like 12 hours or like 16 hours to make in total. I have so many hours spent on this library, and I have so many episodes showing how I made each aspect of this library. So if you have not seen that before, you have to see the previous videos because they're actually really hilarious. And what is my favorite aspect, you ask? I'm glad you asked or thought of the question. I love this corner bookshelf because I've always wanted to have a corner bookshelf where it just continues onto two different walls. I feel like that's what really makes a library is when like each wall is covered in bookshelves. And it looks wonderful and it looks so nice all put together. I like how the red chair is all the way in the back because it's the worst piece that I created for this. And you don't really have to see it. But I just love how it came out, and I love every single detail of this. And if you were wondering, I'm not putting it on my own personal bookshelves in my room, so you won't see it in future videos. It's going to be in our foyer's shelf that we have because I want people to see this mini library when they walk into my house because I hardly ever hang out in my room, so I would never really appreciate this. So this is going to be the centerpiece of our house, and people are going to ask a lot of questions about it, and I hope they do because I spent so many hours on this. and I need someone to ask me about it. So I hope you enjoyed watching this series. I hope you enjoyed seeing every single episode and seeing the stripes that I went through to create this. If you are also creating this mini library, which I will link down below, I implore you to wait a couple of minutes before you follow my steps, because there are certain times where I make a mistake and I don't realize until minutes later in the video. But I hope you do use this as a guide to create your own mini library, because I go through the problems so you don't have to. There you go. And that's all I have for you. And now we are going to show you a mini bookshelf tour. The bookshelf tour you didn't know you needed in life. I hope you enjoyed watching this series, and thank you so much for supporting this series, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Now enjoy my mini library.